So hello everyone, it is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into the new Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin the foundation. So I think this cost me $61 or $68. I don't remember. My phone is way over there. And I got two lip products as well because I know that's what she was known for, like, for the longest time. So I have a True Velvet lip color, and then I have a gloss. So the gloss I have is in the shade of Fair, and the lip color I have is in Velvet Fawn. So they had a lip gloss to match this lipstick, but it's like I wanted to take some different tones to try like different formulas in. So that's why I got the foundation shade I got is the shade 32. It says this intelligently formulated self-setting foundation blends effortlessly to smooth and unify skin with a natural looking soft finish. The skin-friendly formula gives customizable coverage that fuses seamlessly with your skin. Start with a little and build to your desired level of enhanced perfection. And then it says it has tips about how to apply it on her website. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this was $61 or $68. Again, my phone is nowhere near me, so I'm not. But look at the packaging on it. It's quite interesting. Yeah, I got a little sample card too for some of the darker shades, just in case this shade didn't necessarily work for me. But I feel like this one's gonna work because the sample card, like the shades on there, are much darker than this one is. But let me go get it real quick so I can show you. It was just laying on the bed there. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, they all look more reddish undertone. Some of them seem like they have a little bit of goldness, but the darker it gets, it just seems like it just goes red, as most companies do, which I've noticed, which is kind of annoying to me because it's like, just because I'm darker doesn't mean my undertone is automatically red. Like it's yellow. It could be neutral. Like it doesn't have to be red just because I'm darker. But you know, I don't know how I feel about this packaging because I was like, how are you supposed to store it? It has this weird little like tip at the bottom of it. That's interesting. Anyway, let's get into the other products I'm going to try too, because I'm not just trying this. I have got my regular holiday brushes in the mail. So I got those and all the new brushes. So I got face brushes in here and eye brushes. So I got 3 face brushes. They got this concealer brush, which I'm going to use today. I'm going to try to use all these brushes today. I don't know about this one though, because it's a powder brush. And I think I got a like loose setting powder put on my face, so I don't use brushes for that, but I'll try to use it somewhere. The foundation brush is what I'm most excited about because it has like the dip in it. Y'all remember I used to love the Wet n Wild brush that had the dip in it, and this is actually natural hair, which I like better. And the concealer brush I'm excited for as well. So the foundation brush is number 31, the concealer brush is number 32, and then the powder brush is number 30. So it's 30, 31, and 32. And then I just go up the thing. So let's get to this foundation because I am excited. Y'all know I am a complexion queen. I live for foundation. So I'm excited about this foundation here. Plus, this is my first time trying anything from Lisa Eldridge, so I'm excited about that as well. I'm not a big lip person, so that's why I've never bought anything from her brand. I mean, I think she had illuminating highlighters or whatever, but I, you know, just wasn't excited about that. So here's what the color looks like. As you can see, it's a nice golden shade. So I feel like I picked a really good shade. I went off what's it, Dabs Beauty. I saw Dabs Makeup on Instagram. She had bought the foundation, and I think she was like the shade before this one. So I was like, I'm a little bit darker than her, so let me go for 32. I'm pretty sure she wore 31 if I remember correctly. She got the little sample card when I guess she had ordered lipstick from Lisa Eldridge or something. Again, I've never ordered anything from Lisa Eldridge, so I'm not exactly sure. Crap, y'all. I was gonna say I didn't bring a concealer in here, but I already have some sitting next to me. So we're gonna take the One Size Turn Up the Base concealer from Patrick Starr. But first, we'll put this foundation on. Okay, so I'm really liking this color so far. I'm here for it. It's a vibe. Hold, please. Let me set it on. Yeah, so. And I already feel like now I'm going to have to build up the coverage of it because I feel like it's not giving what I wanted to give. But, you know, I do have like a lot of dark spots and hyperpigmentation going on. So that might be why like that one little pump wasn't doing it for me. And I usually use like 2 to 3 pumps as it is. So it's like, I'll just try to start with one and see where it takes us. So I'm loving this brush though. I think I might have found a new foundation brush favorite that's actually natural hair, because a lot of brushes I use aren't necessarily natural hair. So it's looking really nice on the skin. And that's blending away to pretty much nothing, which I guess is good because that means it doesn't look like foundation. It just looks like skin. So this is what we look like with the first layer on. I'm just going to sponge it in just a little bit there. If you remember, I didn't put any on my nose. I put like a tad bit on my forehead. I try not to put a whole bunch on there too, because I feel like it looks really oily when I put foundation up there. And since I'm not a person who breaks out on their forehead, I break out on my cheek area. I feel like I didn't need to do that. So these pumps that it gives out though, they're really small. So just keep that in mind. I feel like you have to do double whatever you would normally do just because the pumps are so small. Because I just pumped out 2 to equal like 1 pump that I would normally get from another foundation. So I don't think I necessarily like that, but I mean, like, if it's made for people who have perfect skin, then you know it would make sense that they don't need as much foundation. But I don't have perfect skin, so that's just like a nitpicky annoying thing that I'm not liking, the fact that I have to pump out so much. So yeah, I'm going with like this, I guess 2 pumps I just did now, because I have to do 2 out more. That to me normally equals 1 from another foundation. And I put on a Laura Mercier like blurring primer. I couldn't find my Tatcha the Silk Canvas. That's one of my like all-time favorite primers to use. I'm always about the Tatcha the Silk Canvas. Like, I'm here for it. It's available. I'm available. It's always good to me. So this is what normal 2 pumps would look like to me, as far as I'm concerned. So this is what our face looks like now. I must say I really like the brush. I really like the finish of this foundation because it is definitely looking like skin. It's just I don't like so far the fact about the pumps and how many it took. But since it's not equaling the normal amount of pumps, I guess it equals my same 2 amount of pumps at the end of the day. So this is what we're looking like. I did conceal on my dark spots and stuff like I normally do ahead of time, especially since this is supposed to be a builder foundation. I didn't want to take the risk and you still see all the dark spots and not. And I still feel like you see them somewhat, but it could be just because I did a brush instead of just sponging the part again. But it looks fine overall. So let's get to some concealer. So I can use my concealer brush because that's another brush I'm excited about, number 32. So we're going to take the Patrick Star Concealer in Dark 3G. So it's Dark 3 Golden. If you all remember, I love to have a golden undertone underneath my eyes as well as like on my face. So, and this is like one of my favorite colors when it comes to my concealers. It reminds me of the Marc Jacobs concealer. I've been trying to hold off on using that just because, you know, Marc Jacobs is no more. But I'm like, I will be using the bronzer today just because that was the first bronzer I saw sitting on the counter. And I want to get this like video done in timely fashion so I can go do the other stuff I need to do. Because I still need to film my birthday collective haul. Then I still need to tell you about the giveaway for my birthday, which I'm like 4 days late on. My bad, because it's like the 12th of my birthday was on the 8th. But see, what had happened was I finally was able to take a break and I was excited about it. So I just, you know, took it and didn't necessarily work by filming like I needed to, but I knew I was going to have these 2 days to film on the weekend because Adriangameover was going to be with his dad this weekend since he finally had time off like I had time off on the weekend. So I sacrificed my time off on the weekend so that way Adriangameover could spend time with him. So I'm going to start off with this brush because I already used it and I want to blend like the stuff that I have, the concealer and stuff I have on my chin in, and then I will take the new 32 brush and use that for the concealer underneath my eyes. But concealer on my face, we can just use this brush to blend out. It's fine. And I live for this color. Like, it's so stunning. I feel like this concealer with this foundation, I just make my skin look very flawless and nice. So I'm here for it. Oh, y'all, I'm so sad. So Diypansy, y'all remember my best friend Diypansy? Her dog died a couple weeks ago. Her name is Baby. And so Baby died like 2 weeks ago. But she and her fiance are trying to get another dog. So I'm hoping that they'll be giving that other dog. Because she said they wanted to get 2. So then that way they could each, I guess, have a dog. And she have 2 dogs as opposed to not having any dogs. I don't know how well that's going to go. Okay, I'm not liking the way this concealer is sitting underneath the eyes, but that doesn't have anything to do with the foundation. This concealer normally works fine, so I don't know if it just doesn't like to play well with this foundation, because I'm feeling like, you see how all that concealer is missing right there? I'm like, why is concealer missing from there? Okay, so maybe it's just the way I blend out when I first start off, because I feel like when I'm patting it on, I'm not having the issue of it disappearing like it was when I initially used this brush. So maybe it's just this brush, or maybe I need to consider long enough, but I'm feeling like I'm not liking how that's looking. Okay, so that's what's going on with underneath the eyes. Y'all know I normally do a second layer concealer, so I'm gonna do that off camera, and then I'll check in y'all when I finish the whole face. So what we're gonna use for the whole face, let me tell you now. I have a Pat McGrath blush over here, so I'm probably gonna use it's called Paradise Venus. That's the more neutrally. Y'all know I love to use the Glow Witch Extra Tan powder underneath the eyes. I'm gonna use the Huda highlighter set in Rich Glow Obsessions. Then I told y'all we're using Marc Jacobs Tantalize. So that's what I'm gonna use on the face, and then I'll come back with y'all when it's fully done. Okay? Okay, y'all. So I decided to use a pressed powder. So as you can see, I got the extra tan powder underneath the eyes and on the face. I'm gonna use my Giorgio Armani powder in the shade 11.5 to set the rest of my face, so we can try out this number 30 brush from Bradford that came with the holiday collection. I normally wouldn't use this color because it's a little bit too peachish and red undertone for my liking in the wintertime. And it started snowing today. It's been snowing on and off all day. So before I'm concerned, this is more of a summer powder, but I don't have any that are closer to my skin tone here in pressed powder form. But we're just gonna work with this just so you can see what the brush looks like. And then tomorrow when I wear it, I wear obviously a different thing. So I'm just doing the wear test for today by doing the application part today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna put on something different, and it's not gonna be the same powder. I'm just telling you now so you can see what the brush looks like. So tomorrow when my face looks different, it's because I don't have on this powder. I will still have on the what do you call it, the extra tan powder, but I wouldn't have on the Giorgio Armani one. So this brush is nice and fluffy and works really nice. I actually could use this for bronzer too, but you know, not gonna do that anyway. Now, okay, so our face is done. This is what we're looking like. Now it's on to the lips. So if y'all remember, I have a lipstick and a lip gloss. So I'm going to swatch both of those and then show you what they look like. But I'm going to use this LA Girl lip pencil. That's because I didn't buy one of her lip pencils. I didn't feel like any of them were dark enough. And when I'm testing something new, I usually like to test nudes and things like that. So I'm like, since she didn't have any brown lip liners I felt were dark enough, and the only other like brown lip liner I saw was like more of like a plumish purplish berry tone. I didn't want that, especially since I was buying like new lipsticks. I just didn't feel like that would be the vibe for what I wanted. So I opted out buying a lip liner. I'm sure they're fine though. I just can't tell you for sure. You'd have to ask, what is it? You'd have to ask Dad's Makeup, because I haven't tried any. This is literally my first time trying these. So let me get them out of the package so you can see what they look like. So the lip gloss component is huge, but it's like this pinkish tone. And I feel like the lip colors online were hard to choose from as far as what they would actually look like in person. So to me, the lip color online doesn't look the way it looks in person here. So there's that. I'll pull this lipstick out and see if it looks the way I expected it to look. So here's the component. Just take it off. It's like a magnetic closure, if you will, which is cool. And then this is what the lipstick looks like. So that's the shade. It seems to be like more of a like brownish nudie type shade. Oh, it has these cool like velvet looking lines through it. It looks really cool. So let's put it on, see how it looks on the lips, and then I'll swatch both of them on the hand to see what they look like. Okay, so the formula on these is amazing. I can see why the late great Mel Thompson used to always talk about how nice they were. Because it's really nice on the lips. The color looks really nice too, so maybe I will get some more during the holidays if she has a good sale. And y'all know I'm not a lip person, but like the formula on this is so nice. It's like I'd be willing to try like some more colors. And I did see like a couple more colors I was looking at. Like there was a mauve shade, of course. And I think it's a more nude shade. I grabbed for this more pinkier nude shade since I usually do more peachier nudes. So I was like, let me try something a little bit different. Oh my bad, I'm supposed to swatch it out and put it back in the box and everything. What am I doing with life, y'all? I don't know. But go ahead and swatch it real nice, real quick. Yeah, it's definitely a nice, like, pinkyish shade. I feel like it complements my skin tone really nicely, which I was nervous about because, like I said, y'all, when I was looking at it online, I was like, I don't know. Now I'm wishing I had got, like, the matching lip gloss to go with it, but, you know, it's fine with this one that I have. I'll go ahead with it. And this is what the lip gloss looks like right here. And then the lipstick right here. So they're not gonna match exactly, but I'm gonna have to take this lip off as soon as I get done with this video because I have to do the Nightmare Before Christmas one, and it has 3 lipsticks with it, so it's fine. We'll just put this gloss on now, on top now, just to see what it looks like. Take some thumbnails for the foundation, and then, you know, go on all day. Only thing I'm not liking about putting this on top of it is I'm feeling like I can't tell you what the opacity of the gloss will be like on its own. Y'all know I love and live for an opaque lip gloss, so I can't say that it's really super opaque because I'm putting it on top of this lipstick, whereas if I put it on its own, I'd be able to tell you like it's opaque or it's not or whatever the case may be. So I'll try to make sure I do that tomorrow since I'm only doing eyeshadow palettes and there won't be any lip products. And then I'll let you know tomorrow when we wrap up the video how I feel about it, but it's a nice color gloss. I don't necessarily think the formula is out of this world or anything exceptional, but like the lipstick formula, that's what's catching me. And I think that was $27, and I believe the lip gloss was $25. So I spent like $122 just for like these 3 things. So take that however you will. But this is what our face looks like with the finished products on. So y'all know I have on the lip gloss in Affair. I have the lipstick on in Velvet Fawn. And then I have the foundation on in the shade number 32. So we'll see how it wears throughout the day. And I will check in with you all before I go to bed tonight. And then I'll check in with y'all tomorrow at the end of the day after it's been outside wearing all that. So I'll see you later, girl. So I returned with my lovely glass of wine here from it's Deeza's Premium Glasses. I'm pretty sure y'all saw me with the light bulb glass. And this is a cute little wine glass. She has it shaped like a lady. So let me have my sip real quick. Hold please. I think it's $22, but I mean, like, it's a cute little accessory and talking piece to have if you have like a dinner party or something. I think it's fire. Anyway, you're here about the foundation. So sorry, let me get back to it. So I actually just dropped this on the ground when I came out the bathroom with it, and like surprisingly, it didn't crack or break or anything. But I mean, like for $61 or $68, I forgot how much I paid. It shouldn't be shattering at all. So this is what our face looks like after all the weird time we've had on it. I've had this on since about 12:30, 1 o'clock, I want to say. And I filmed till like, I want to say like 4 or something. But anyway, let me give you the swatches I promised of all the other shades besides my shade. So I start off with my shade, of course. Then I'm going to open up this cute little packet. And so I have 33, 34, 35, and 36. So I'm going to take a dab out of each one of them and hopefully not spill foundation all over my sweatpants. Because, you know, I'm kind of clumsy there. But like I was saying, so I'm sorry about the swatch for 34, I believe it is. It's the worst one. So this is 32, the one I have on. 33, 34, 35, and 36. So this one doesn't fully dry down because I got a full pump because, of course, I used the container the foundation came in. But the other ones are samples. And I feel like they have a good gradient and undertones as far as I'm concerned. Like I feel like I could use like 33 when when summer gets here, or maybe even 34 when summer gets here. Now 35 and 36 are kind of deep for me, but you know, I feel like this is a good gradient of shades, and I feel like I guessed my shade perfectly. I just guessed literally the last shade to I think it was medium dark. I'm not 100% sure because this one just says deep, so this might have been the dark category. I honestly don't remember, but let's talk about how I feel about the foundation. So look, let me close y'all up on my face. So it's only a little greasy around here, and I did spray setting spray on my face. And I used different concealer and powder that I did yesterday today, because if you all saw my videos for I did the Glam Light chocolate what do you call it, chocolate martini yesterday, and I have the Glam Light wine palette on mine today. But yeah, this foundation is, you know, it's trying to give my my Valentino competition. And y'all know my Valentino is like my baby, my #1 like high-end luxury foundation. But Lisa over here trying to give it some competition, I must say. It's looking awfully nice, all things considered. So I do have the Fenty powder on my face, and I thought people said that was more mattifying, but I still don't feel like it's, I mean, I guess it's mattifying in the places where I put it, because I put it obviously on the lower parts of my face. I didn't put it toward the middle part of my face because I have what do you call it, I have a translucent powder there, and the Fenty powder matches my skin tone. So, but yeah, I definitely say I'm quite impressed with this foundation. It is giving Valentino a run for their money, and I don't take that lightly, because I live for that Valentino foundation. Like, y'all understand, I live for that foundation. That is like my all-time favorite foundation I have tried this year so far. But Lisa, she over here trying to take the #1 spot. You know, she's trying to have a neck and neck competition going on here, and you know, I'm gonna just sit back and watch and be with it, you know. But yeah, so those are my thoughts on this foundation. I think it's amazing. Now, I actually think it's worth the price point. It's red. I think luxury foundation is worth the price point. If y'all had noticed, I was talking about the Clé de Peau wasn't worth it. I was talking about the La Mer wasn't necessarily worth it until I tried the Clé de Peau. Then I could appreciate the La Mer a little bit more. But yeah, that's a great price point for a luxury foundation, and I am here for it. Now, I'm not here for the weird ass packaging that comes with it, but I'm just glad the weird ass packaging doesn't break when you have to like move it around, because you know, it's gonna be hard to store that, in my opinion, because of its weird ass shape. So that's my only gripe with this product. If my only gripe is the packaging and I can easily just leave it in this box and sit on the counter, then, you know, problems off. But anyway, those are my thoughts on this foundation. I definitely think you should try it. I am super impressed, but I'm over here checking out myself while I'm talking to y'all, if y'all can't tell. But those are my thoughts. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I have to go see a man about some pizza and then give y'all this Viseart review. It's Sunday, but I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.